Hi everyone, welcome back. So your baby's critical period for language development is from birth to age 3, which is why I want you to focus on maximizing their language development in the first 3 years. Here are some hot tips from scientists who study how babies learn language. Let's start with turn taking with babble. So what the scientists found was parents who were great at that verbal turn taking when their babies were 4 months old led to really smart and strong cognitive skills and great language development when they were 2 years old. Here's an example of how to do that turn taking. So your baby's gonna say, ooh, and you're gonna say, really, can you tell me more? And the baby goes, ah, and you're gonna say, are you sure? Let's ask dad. And then the baby will make another ooh sound and you're like, I get it. I would love to hear more of what you have to say. I mean, you're just gonna keep stretching out this turn taking with smiles and engage them in it, which will lead to really strong language development. Next, baby talk is great for your baby. Okay, so this is an example of baby talk. Oh, really, honey? Are you sure? It's really stretching out and elongating the sounds that gives their brain time to hear those sounds and connect with it. So go ahead and baby talk away. Number 3, make sure babies can see your lips when you're talking to them. Babies use what's called mouth sound mapping. And at home, you might see this with your baby. So you'll be talking to them and they are just focused right on your mouth. This very kind of curious look to try to figure out, wait, what shape is that mouth making? What sound is coming out? And you'll see them trying to mimic the shape of your mouth and the sound that follows. So it's great to have dialogue back and forth with your baby where they can see your lips and your mouth move to help learn that sound. Another nugget that's really important for language development is to label objects correctly. Your baby's gonna make some really cute words and sounds that aren't accurate for an object. They're gonna say wawa for water, and you're gonna think, oh, that's so adorable, here's your wawa. Or they'll say baba for bottle, and you'll say, here's your baba. But then we're teaching them inaccurate words for that object. So if your baby says wawa, you're gonna say, here you go, here's your water. Baba, that's right, here's your bottle. You're always gonna use the correct name for that object. It's really important for their language development. And finally, when your baby starts to point at an object, they're curious to learn what the name is. So it's really important when they show that curiosity for you to engage and respond. It's really cute too. So they start pointing around the room constantly because it's clicked in their brain. I'm asking a question. I want to know that answer. I get that there's a language word attached to it. So I know sometimes it can go on for a lengthy period of time, but we want to foster that curiosity for learning language in your baby. So one of the things you can do is also repeat that word a couple of times, again, to help them learn it. So they point, that's right, that's a book. Would you like to see the book? Look, we can turn the pages of the book. You're holding the book. All fantastic and excellent for language development. So those are just a few examples of recent findings from scientists about language development for your baby. Thanks so much for joining us, and I'll see you next time.